Deep in the heart of a lush, sun-dappled jungle, a magnificent lion, the undisputed king of all beasts, was taking a well-deserved nap. The warm afternoon sun filtered through the leaves, casting shifting patterns on his golden mane. His mighty chest rose and fell with each deep rumbling breath. He was a picture of power and peace, completely lost in his dreams. Suddenly, a tiny, scurrying creature, a little field mouse, stumbled upon the sleeping giant. In her haste to find a shortcut back to her nest, she didn't see the lion until it was too late. With a squeak of surprise, she accidentally ran right up his tail, across his back, and scurried onto his nose. The lion's nap was abruptly cut short. A tickle on his nose woke him with a jolt. His giant eyes snapped open, and with a thunderous roar that shook the very trees, he swiped a massive paw and trapped the trembling mouse beneath it. The poor mouse was terrified. She could feel the lion's hot breath and see the glint of his enormous teeth. "Please, oh great king!" the mouse squeaked, her tiny voice shaking with fear. "Please let me go. I didn't mean to wake you. It was an accident. I'm so sorry. If you spare my life today, I promise I will never forget your kindness." Who knows, perhaps one day even a small creature like me can help a mighty king like you. The lion stared down at the minuscule creature. The idea that this tiny mouse could ever help him, the powerful king of the jungle, was so absurd that it made him chuckle. The chuckle grew into a deep, booming laugh that echoed through the forest. He was amused by her bravery and her bold promise. "You help me," he rumbled, his laughter subsiding. "That's the funniest thing I've heard all day." Feeling generous and in a surprisingly good mood. From the laugh, the lion lifted his great paw. "All right, little one," he said, "run along, and try to be more careful where you scurry." The mouse didn't need to be told twice. With a grateful squeak, she scampered away as fast as her little legs could carry her. Disappearing into the undergrowth, time passed. Weeks turned into months. The lion continued his reign, and the mouse went about her quiet life, always remembering the lion's act of mercy. Then one day, the lion's mighty roar once again echoed through the jungle. But this time it wasn't a roar of anger or amusement. It was a roar of pain and desperation. A group of hunters had set a trap, and the king of the jungle had walked right into it. A thick, heavy rope net had fallen from the trees, ensnaring him completely. The more he struggled, the tighter the ropes became, cutting into his skin. He was helpless, his immense strength useless against the cunningly woven trap. His roars of fury and fear reached every corner of the jungle. All the animals heard their king's distress, but they were too afraid of the hunters to approach, all except one. The little mouse heard the roars and recognized the voice of the lion who had spared her life. Without a second thought, she raced towards the sound. When she arrived, she saw the pitiful sight of the magnificent lion, trapped and defeated. "Don't worry, Your Majesty," she chirped, her voice full of determination. "I'm here to help you." The lion looked down and saw the familiar little mouse. He felt a surge of hopelessness. What could this tiny creature possibly do? But the mouse didn't waste any time. She scurried up the net and began to gnaw at the thick ropes with her small, sharp teeth. She gnawed and gnawed, her little jaws working tirelessly. One strand snapped, then another, and another. It was slow, hard work, but she didn't give up. The lion watched in amazement as the tiny mouse worked with incredible focus. Slowly but surely, a hole in the net began to form. After what felt like an eternity, the main rope holding the net together finally gave way with a loud snap. The net loosened, and with one final, mighty heave, the lion burst free. He stood tall, shaking the remaining ropes from his mane. He turned to the little mouse, who was perched on a nearby branch, catching her breath. He looked at her not with amusement, but with deep respect and gratitude. "Thank you, my little friend," the lion said, his voice soft and full of genuine warmth. "You were right. You laughed when I said I would repay you," said the mouse. "But now you see, even a little mouse can help a great lion." From that day forward, the lion and the mouse were the best of friends. And the king of the jungle learned a valuable lesson, that kindness is never wasted, and that no act of help, no matter how small, is ever insignificant. A true friend can come in any size. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories. See you next time.